Hello, Aural Skills. It's Ms. Cary, and we're going to talk about harmony, how sounds work together in music. Module 6. In modules 1, 3, 4, and 5, we studied the relationship between individual notes in the context of creating intervals in various scales. In this module, we will begin the study of harmony, or the combination of two or more notes simultaneously. The smallest unit of harmony is a dyad, or two notes played simultaneously. Figure 1-1 shows a dyad, and that's what I played. Dyad, di meaning two, dyad, two notes. So if you want to talk about specifically what dyad it is, it's the interval name. So this would be a major third. However, harmony more often refers to the combination of three or more notes played simultaneously, more commonly known as a chord. Three or more notes. So here are some chords. Play the first one. And then the next one. The third chord. Do that one again. And then the last one. So there's all types of chords, and that's a pretty broad definition. Three or more notes. That's a chord. Charles Ives was the first one to write the pan chord using every note. I like the pan chord. Okay. I digress. One of the most frequently encountered types of chords in music is the triad, three notes. A chord consisting of three notes, each separated by the interval of a third. So I think of it as every other note in the scale. 1, 3, 5, 2, 4, 6. 3, 5, 7, 4, 6, 8. All right, so here is a triad. The notes are F, A, C, the names of the spaces. So it's a stack of thirds. You have in a triad, you have a root, a third, and a fifth. This is not scale degrees. This is just looking at a triad. So from the root to the third, in this triad, it's a major third. From the third to the fifth, it's a minor third, but they're both thirds. Okay. So think of major and minor and augmented and diminished. And these are all the types of triads you could have. So they have their names. The major triad is what we just played. I think of it as a fifth with a major third in between. But if you want to do the stack of thirds, it's a major third from the root to the third, and a minor third from the middle note to the top note. So, major triad. If you play the 1 chord in C, major triad. So if you're doing the scale and you do 1, 3, 5, major triad. So, minor triad, you flat the third. So I think of it as a fifth with a minor third in the middle. But in the stack of thirds way of thinking, it's a minor third and then a major third on top. So sounds like that. Major third, raise that middle note, lower to half step, minor third. So if we lower the fifth, minor third and a minor third, you get a diminished triad. Spooky. All right, if we take the major triad and then raise the top note, raise the fifth, major third and major third, augmented triad. And that's all the combinations. So I'll play them without talking so much. Major triad. Minor triad. Diminished triad. Augmented triad. Okay. Familiarize your ears with major and minor first, and then move on to diminished and augmented. That's my advice. All right, take a sip here. So here, this is just what I played. I'll play it again so you can look at it. C major triad, C minor triad, C diminished triad, and C augmented triad. All right, so whether they're played at the same time or whether they're broken up, as long as they're in a row and you can still hear them as a group, it's still a triad. So that is a chord, even though it's broken up, because it still sounds together. So those are still considered triads and chords. So here's what I played before, spelled out, broken up. So that's your assignment. Practice building each of these on all 12 notes of the chromatic scale. Maybe start with the major scale and just go up one note at a time and do a stack of thirds starting using the notes, only the notes in your scale. So start 1, 3, 5. Identify what type that is, then do 2, 4, 6. 3, 5, 7. Sorry, I had a different scale in my head. I'll play it. Major scale, triads on each one. In C, there's C. What do you think? It's major. Here's the next one. What does that sound like? It's a minor triad. Minor triad. That's the minor 3. So in the major scale, 2 and 3 are minor. So here's the 1 chord. Go up a step. That's D minor. Go up another step. E minor. Now we're on the 4th degree. Major. 5 chord starting on the 5th note. What do you think? Major. 6. Maybe you can reason this because of the Aeolian scale on the number 6. Minor triad. And here on number 7, we have something unusual. We have minor 3rd and another minor 3rd, so a diminished triad is number 7. And then we're back to 8, C, major triad.